Hello, I have a question for you, and it involves planes, specifically the restoration of planes. I have before you a moderately rare Miller's Falls number 37 Type 1. And the Type 1s were only around from 1929 to 1935. There weren't a lot of these made. They are kind of rare. And it needs to be something. You can see that it looks horrible. So I want to know what you would do. I know what I think I'm going to do, but I'd kind of like feedback from you guys or gals because I normally don't mess with planes that need to be restored that are collectible or that are rare. I typically work with the stuff that is easy to find: number fives, number fours, number threes, number sevens, block planes that are just common because I'm a user. I don't collect planes. If I have one and it's finished up and I don't ever use it, I offer it to somebody else. I sell it because I don't collect planes. Whatever you see behind me on the top, those are the ones I use, not the ones on the bottom. The ones on the bottom are in the it's going to get fixed someday pile. But I want to know what you guys would do. Do you think that restoring a plane that's collectible is sacrilegious or you shouldn't do it? This one, I'm going to give you a couple details on it before I let you go, but it's a pretty rare plane. It's not common. Like I said, normally I mess with these or stuff that looks like this. This is a good plane, but it's pretty rough. It's got no Japanning left. The tote's got a chipped horn. The iron's bent. This one needs a total restoration. That doesn't hurt my feelings a bit. This one, I'm a little bit tore up on the inside over it because I greatly respect those who collect hand planes because they are very finicky about how they want theirs to look. They don't want them messed with generally, but this one has already been messed with. So I want your feedback. I'd like to know what you do. If you have one that's collectible, do you just give it to somebody else? Do you restore it yourself? Do you not restore it? Do you leave it as is? Do you just clean it up lightly? Or do you go all in and just absolutely give it a frame off resto? Either way, I'd like to know. So tell me what you think. But first, I want to go into this one in detail and show you the problems it has and then see what you would do with it. So here's my Miller's Falls number 37. It is not pretty. It's got red paint here, but it is a Type 1. It has the cast logo on the toe. It has the logo on the knuckle jointed cap, and it is a Type 1. So if I take the cap off, this is the body, and it does not have any cracks in it. The mouth is good, but it has been painted. The body has been, at least, because this should be machined, and it's got paint on it. And this should be not painted. You can see I can actually remove some of that paint. So this has been painted too. That's nickel plated, and paint does not stick to nickel plating very well. So what would you do? Would you just kind of clean it up and leave the red paint and say it's part of the life of the plane? Or would you take it to a full-on frame-off restoration? I kind of have an idea what I think I'm going to do, but I really honestly want to know what you guys think. I'm a patina guy to an extent, but I don't think this is patina to me. This is additions, and I don't care for that much. So I would like to get it back. I don't mind seeing where the plane's been used, but this is where someone painted it to keep someone from stealing it. Uh, I don't know the previous owner. I know who I bought it off of, and he's a great guy. But the guy that owned it before that, in 1950, he might have been a guy that kicked his dog every morning. I don't know. So I don't care about the previous owner to some extent, especially when I don't know who it was. And this one, I have no clue. So what would you do? Comment and let me know. And I really do want to hear feedback. If this was a number one and it had all these things that you've seen on here, would you leave it alone or would you totally restore it? So let me know what you think.